Welcome to the Purposeful Cup. You've received 51 Purposeful Cups this year. This is number 52, the last one for this year. And I wanted to do something different in this cup and the cups going forward. I'm going to add a segment in the Purposeful Cup called the So What videos. And these videos ask this question. If the information and principles and ideas that I share in the written portion are true, and they are, so what does that mean for my life? So what am I supposed to do? Well, today's Purposeful Cup was all about purposeful treasure. I encourage you to read it. Read it a couple times. Let it sink in. Let the idea sink in that real treasure is treasure that has eternal value. And I want you to carry those principles into some application. Because at this time of the year, right before we start a new year, we always start thinking about goals. What are we going to do in the next year? What things should I try to achieve? What do I need to change? What things do I want to do differently in the next year that I didn't do this year? Well, before you start making those resolutions or setting those goals or coming up with those great ideas for how you're going to make next year different, I want you to stop, pause, and I want you to reflect upon some specific things, specifically about what you really treasure. What is most important? You know, the base of our understanding begins with our worldview. How do we view the world? On top of that, we add what we really value. And we express those through the character and roles that we're actively engaged in every day of our life. These are the things that are really important. These are the things that set the foundation for developing goals. So I want you to take some time this week. Pull out a piece of paper, pull out your pad, whatever you write on, maybe it's your remarkable, whatever it is where you can write down some ideas and thoughts. And I want you to ask yourself these questions. What is it that I really treasure? Start thinking about that a little bit. What are the values that I treasure? What are the character traits that I treasure? What are the people and things that I treasure? Start thinking about those before you start setting goals. Because when you start thinking about the things that you really treasure, and then you start formulating ideas about what your goals are for the next year, your goals may be closely aligned or more closely aligned to those things that are most important. We don't just pull goals out of the air. Goals have a foundation. So start wherever you are today for the next couple of days, before the end of the year, before we start the new one, and think about, what do I really treasure? What really is important to me? It'll help you as you move forward purposefully in next year. Thanks, and have a great year, and finish this year strong.